Hello, today we are solving May 2023 Unit 2 IAL paper question number 3. Blu Gas PLC supplies gas but has made losses in the recent years. Suburban Supplies PLC, another gas supplier. Both are from the same chain. Okay, this person is also a gas supplier. Suburban Supply is also another gas supplier. This gas supplier took over Blu Gas PLC on 1st April 2023. The Suburban Supplies PLC took over all the assets and paid all the liabilities of Blu Gas PLC. Blu Gas PLC had some liabilities and assets, but they were making losses. So they were taken over by Suburban Supplies PLC. The statement of financial position of the Blu Gas PLC at 31st March 2023 is shown below. So here we can see they have given asset, liabilities, ordinary shares, general reserves and retained earnings. So in the part A of the question it says prepare the journal entries to close the following ledger accounts in the books of Blu Gas PLC on 31st March 2023. Narratives not required. So whenever a merger or a takeover is happening, okay, all the assets and liabilities are going to be transferred to realization account. Okay, it is going to be transferred to the realization account, and all the equity section it's going to be transferred to the sundry shareholders account. Then the purchase consideration is also entered in the sundry shareholders account, and profit and loss on realization is entered. So this is how you will also prepare, okay, and close down the books of the company being taken over. Now let's see, okay, property is an asset. Okay, property is going to be transferred to realization account. Other payables, okay, this is a liability, so this is also going to be transferred to realization account. First is a property, it is an asset. Okay, we have to transfer it to realization account. Other payables is a liability, this is also going to be transferred to realization account. Okay, and then ordinary shares, that is share capital, this is going to be transferred to sundry shareholders account. Then general reserves, this is also a part of equity, so I am going to transfer it to the sundry shareholders account. And then finally you have the retained earnings, which is also a part of equity section, so I am going to transfer it to the sundry shareholders account. Okay, okay, now on which side are you going to transfer? So any assets are going to be transferred on the debit side of the realization account, and any liabilities it's going to be transferred on the credit side. So property is an asset, so it is going to be transferred at the debit side of the realization account. Okay, so in the realization account this property is going to be transferred on the debit side, so in the property it is going to be removed by entering on the credit side. Okay, then other payables, it's a liability, liabilities are usually, okay, liabilities are entered on the credit side of the realization account. Inside the realization account I will enter it on the credit side, and so in the other payables account I will usually enter on the debit side to close it off, okay, to remove it. Then ordinary shares, okay, in the sundry shareholders account all the equity is going to appear on the credit side. Okay, now he is saying 0.05 ordinary shares, so of the value we have to see here, they have given the value as 40 million. So that value I will enter it on the credit side of the shareholders account. So in the ordinary shares it would have been in the debit side. Okay, I will enter it in the debit side, okay, to remove it. Then general reserves value is 2 million. So this is also entered on the credit side of the Sunrise shareholders account to remove this, and this one I will enter on the debit side for its removal in the books. Then retained earnings. Retained earnings, we have said 11,800,000 debit balance. It's a loss. So usually it would have been entered on the credit side, but it is a loss. So I will enter it on the debit side, and in the retained earnings also it would appear on this side. Okay, it would appear on the credit side.